Brothers and sisters, the reciting of the Quran is in two ways. There is the recitation of its wordings, and there is also the tilawah of implementing it. This is important you understand this. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يَتْلُونَ the tilawah is two ways. Tilawatu al-fadhihi, it is to read and recite the wordings. And there's also the tilawah, which is the implementation and the meaning of these verses. You take it in and you implement it. The ayah is referring to both. The ones who recite the Quran by making sure that they pronounce it correctly, they read it right, they don't do mistakes when they're reading the verse, because some of the mistakes that can be done whilst reading the Quran, it can change and alter the meaning. There is akhta in the Quran which are 𝗤𝗂𝗁𝗔 𝗪𝗵𝗁, very heavy mistakes. And these mistakes which are heavy, they alter the meaning, they change the meaning, they make it something different. Like some people when they read 𝗨𝗚𝗁, the dad they can't say it, and so they say ظالين, for example. And that changes the meaning. You see? And if that then changes the meaning, then your salah is incorrect. Because Fatiha is a pillar of the salah, and you just recited Fatiha incorrectly. And there are mistakes that some people do when they recite Surah Al-Fatiha. Those mistakes are not jelly. They're not heavy mistakes. So since it's not heavy mistakes, it doesn't change the meaning, nor does it alter the meaning, then the salah is still correct. But why would you pray a salah which your Fatiha is even wrong? So, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يَتْلُونَ كِتَابَ اللَّهِ, they are people who when they recite the Quran, they recite it correctly. Also, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يَتْلُونَ also means they act according to what is in the Quran. They implement it. So you don't become يَحْفَظُونَ حُرُوفَهُ. You're memorizing the wordings, you're memorizing the letters, not one letter drops, لكن وَيُضَيِّعُ حُدُودَهُ. But then you forsake the boundaries that were set by it. The huruf is intact, like the hudud is forsaken. The boundaries that the Quran has set for you. Here you are smoking, lying, cheating, nothing from the Quran is implementing on you. You're reciting أَلَا لَعْنَةُ اللَّهِ عَلَى الظَّالِمِينَ. May Allah's curse be upon the oppressors and the wrongdoers. And you are from the oppressors. You've oppressed so many people. You've slandered so many people. You've backbited so many people. And you are here reciting أَلَا لَعْنَةُ اللَّهِ عَلَى الظَّالِمِينَ. But you're reading it perfectly. You're pronouncing it perfectly. Your utterance and your articulation of the letters and where it comes from is so perfect. But the meaning, you're not implementing it. So that's what it means, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يَتْلُونَ كِتَابَ اللَّهِ. The ones who recite the book of Allah. They read its wordings and they act upon it, is what it's meant by it. They read the wordings and they act upon it.